what tells a stable coin that it's $1. When you actually think about it logically, there is no money on the blockchain. Zero. Nada. Doesn't exist. You cannot put money on the block. It's impossible. You can't put money on the block. There's no money on the blockchain. Nothing. So how the fuck do you peg something, right? It's all a matter of code. And it's just a matter of tricking the code to say, this never goes below $1. I spoke to some of my old investors that used to be in my old crypto groups, and there's one guy I know, venture capitalist, worth fucking fortune. He's got contacts with these Chinese lawyers that know Trump's lawyers. He asked the question, it's like, hey, does anybody in Trump's lawyer's office know about this thing? And a bit of feedback came back, and yet they're aware of it. It's come across our desk. The only reason it hasn't pegged is that this was the exact feedback that I got, that he got from them. It hasn't not pegged because of a technical issue, it's because of a political issue, which said to me that there's something here. There's really something here. And I see it as a fucking great narrative to onboard people, but also if the DeFi protocols can be leveraged to sustain an artificial peg or a synthetic peg and create an environment where people can mint rather than gigadump for eternity, it solves a massive liquidity crisis that will perpetuate for decades on PulseChain. And even though certain actions have been taken now by the OA of like massively staking to reduce the rewards, to stop people from really, really hammering it, no wonder that there's been this immense sell pressure. There's got to be something going on here. What I do find very, very interesting is a comment that Richard made about saying that the ESM being triggered doesn't do what people think it will do, and then it actually transpiring the fact that now it can't ever be shut down again. And this then opened up a thought in my mind of, well, hold on a minute, Richard was getting criticized for dumping all of the SAC money into ETH when it was previously in DAI, and people were taking the piss out of him, going, oh yeah, that was a fucking good trade. It's like, well, yeah, but it was being investigated. If he was sat in a stable coin that could have been blacklisted, that could all been taken. Correct, so the only logical place for it to go was in ETH, which means there's a market placement fit for an uncensorable stable coin. If he pulls it off, if this thing happens, you've got the double multiplier, right? It's like a 200x from today's price on pDAI to $1, and then you've got potentially a portion of 44 billion going into like the core coins, and you've got another fucking 1000x. Well, then that's just 200x times 1000x, not 200x plus 1000x. The gains are insane.